Namaste, everyone, and welcome. So today's Friday. We're having our Anchor the Light meditation. Let me just change the sound on this guy so people can hear. So we're gonna do prosperity healing. Last week we devoted the time on mostly emotional healing. So today we'll do prosperity healing. But before we do that, just to have a little bit of a context, there's this Chinese saying. I've been reading a lot of Chinese proverbs just to widen our understanding. Anyway, there's a saying that you cannot have rain unless you first have clouds. And it's interesting to think that most of us, okay, let's put things in context. Rain is something traditionally that looked at if you're harvesting, if you're planting your farm, you need rain, right? And of course, no rain, no irrigation, no harvest. And so that's the context we're looking at. Because I know some of you guys, we have so much rain, we don't know what to do with it. Okay, but try to understand it in context. So the metaphor there is as simple as this. You want rain, but rain comes from clouds. So if you don't see clouds, the chance of rain is pretty small. So what is the context that as far as prosperity is concerned? It could come in many, many forms. Now, before we talk about it, let's ask for blessings so that what comes out of my mouth has minimal distortion, okay? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, Holy Masters, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, and Spiritual Helpers, especially the Angels of Prosperity, to my teacher, Master Chokhok Sui Mahagu Jumeling, we thank you for divine light, divine love, thank you for wisdom, thank you for abundance and prosperity, and especially the wisdom to use it properly. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right. I'm sharing that with you because just doing a little bit of meditation, I think about, oftentimes people want to make a lot of money, but they don't want to work. They think that, I'll just visualize it into existence. You heard that before? I've talked to some people, I'm going to picture it, I'm going to do this. You picture it, but you have to get off your ass and do something. Basic chakra. Your basic chakra is at the base of your spine. It's a chakra of action. So the visualization, all those affirmations, all those are great and wonderful, but it requires effort. I know some of you say, but I'm part of that generation. We just intend it to happen. Okay, I wish you success. If that's all you do, you're going to be intending for a while. I mean, something can be said about, whatever happens in the energy world will eventually manifest in the physical world. But the way I was taught by my teacher is, you do the energy work. This is the physical manifestation. You have to give all these thoughts, emotions, these intentions an avenue for it to manifest. Okay? In other words, the example I always use is, let's say someone across town has the lottery ticket. Okay? They won the ticket. They won, I don't know, $100 million or euros or whatever money you want. It's possible that if that's meant to be yours, that guy who won it, accidentally, it fell out of his pocket, the ticket fell out of his pocket, and the wind blew, and somehow while it's in midair, a bird happens to fly by with, sticky feet, and stuck to its feet, and that bird happens to be flying to your part of town, and settled on your roof, and shook his leg, and it fell off, and you go, came down from heaven. It's possible, but not probable. Okay? So that's one part of the teaching there. It's like, you want rain? There has to be cloud. In other words, there has to be an avenue for it to happen. That's the cloud. That's the first part. Because I notice a lot of people on the spiritual path, they're taking the easy way out. It's the excuse they use. It's like, I'm going to manifest it. I've talked to people like they said they're good at manifesting. It's been 20 years and they're still dead broke. So apparently it's taking a while. And if you look at them, they don't want to do anything. They just say, I don't want to do I don't want to do that because it's too stressful. This is, okay. While you're going ahead and doing all that stuff, somebody who is moving their ass is already 10 million miles ahead of you. You see, that's why one of my slogans I always use is, spiritual seekers are achievers. You always see I post that everywhere. Because people who are on the spiritual path are actually powerful people if they use their potential. Unfortunately, some people think spirituality is just spacing out of your mind, praying to God, and just waiting for everything. No. You look at real spiritual people, they have a purpose. They want to make a better world. They find ways to make it a better world. They don't just sit there and go, oh, let me visualize it to an experience. Let me use quantum this and quantum that, and they quote stuff left and right, and you look at their life, it's still a big hot mess. No, thank you. I'm going to work my ass off towards my objective. Make sense? So there has to be an avenue for it to happen. We're going to do healing, we're changing the energy, but you have to realize part of changing the energy is changing the perception that things will just happen by itself. No, you plan things. There's a saying, you plan your work, you work your plan. Remember, in order for something to materialize, it starts in the ethereal world, right? In the intangible world. At some point, it moves down to the mental world, the emotional world, the etheric world, and the physical world. There's a process of materialization. Now, since we're not very patient, at least I'm not, I think patience is kind of overrated, but that's just me. This process of things materializing like this from the inner world to the physical world, it does work. But if you're not patient, while this is happening, simultaneously from the bottom on the physical world, you're working towards it. So instead of taking this time to this time for things to manifest, as that energy is coming down from the inner world, the physical world, you're already setting up the conditions to catch it halfway. So things will happen faster. Make sense? So, as much as I do quote-unquote spiritual work, we do meditation, we do this and that. When I'm done with you guys, I'm back in my office. Okay, planning. What do we need to do? Okay, talking to my assistant. What do we need to do? How do we spread the teaching? How do we do this? Okay, set this in motion. Set this in motion. Set this in motion. That's how you do it. So a lot of you who have come from Tony Robbins' event, right? What is the key? Taking massive action. So just imagine you put the two together. You have the spiritual concepts, right? All these ideas, you're, making, setting your intention in the world, asking angels to help you, so on and so on. All that is great. That's working on the higher worlds. Then, while you're waiting, you don't sit there and go, okay, when is it coming? You do your part down here, physically, plan your work, set things in motion, so that when this is manifesting from the inner world to the outer world, you have the avenue to catch it and take off running. So that's one interpretation of no cloud, no rain. The cloud is an avenue for the rain to happen. And you just have to accept it. You don't accept it? Well, I don't believe in the universe. Well, okay, whatever. Go live in a twilight zone. That's one way to do it. Another interpretation of that proverb is, they always look at cloud like, oh man, cloud, I want to have a sunny day. So in other words, another way to look at it is like, sometimes in your path to prosperity and abundance, you're going to have some challenges. You're going to have some problems. You're going to have some setbacks, right? Try to find a billionaire who's never had any setbacks. You won't find one. Find someone who has massive success and ask them, by the way, have you ever had any setbacks, any failures? All of them will say yes. In fact, most of them will tell you it is from those mistakes, on those setbacks, and I course corrected, that got me to who I am today. Never be afraid of hard work. Never be afraid of challenges. It will happen. So some people say, yeah, but I don't want to have any challenges in my life. I want to make sure that my investments go from 0 to 1,000 without ever having any kind of dips. I wish you luck. Move to another planet. Maybe that will happen. Not in this one. So the fact is, your perception and your response makes a whole lot of difference. If you look at it like, okay, I'm starting my business. I'm starting my coaching plan. Whatever it is you're starting. This is where you are. This is your objective. You know ahead of time that it's not going to be a straight line going this way or this way. It's going to be like this, and at some point it might become parabolic or it might become exponential. But this part is part of the learning process. It's like the clouds in the sky. If initially your perception is, okay, this will happen, I'm not looking forward to it, but I already know it's not going to take me by surprise. Guess what happens? Your attitude will change everything. You'll say, okay, we'll get through this, no problem. I say, if you ever watched the movie The Martian, okay, for some of you who haven't seen it, it's, what's the guy's name? Mark Damon, he got stuck in Mars. Okay, I hope this is not a spoiler. If it's a spoiler, well, too bad. I mean, the movie's been out for a while. He got stuck there, right? And I remember there's a quote, and for me, personally, this is the most important part of the movie, aside from the nice movie, interesting, whatever. At the end of the movie, when he got back, someone was asking him I forgot the quote, it's like, well, what made you keep your spirits or something like that? Why didn't you give up? He said something to the effect like, yeah, you solve one problem, then you solve another, then you solve another problem. You solve enough problems, I get to go home. And I remember, the movie's great. But for me, personally, if you get rid of the entire movie, for me, that was the most important part. You solve one problem, then you solve the next one, then the next one, and in the end, you get to your objective. And that's what life is about. You might have clouds, but you already know, when these clouds open up, you have rain, and you have what you want. You don't say, oh man, there are clouds, but I want rain. Or you say, I want success, but, I just want it to just poof, happen. I like to get to know you, Genie. It doesn't work that way. Now, why am I sharing this with you? I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to have you have the right attitude. Because if you have the right attitude, then that right attitude keeps your eye on the target. And so when doing healing, what we're doing is removing any negative or wrong expectations. Just say, okay, anyway, you're going to have challenges. It's going to be like stepping stones to get there. Right? You heard me say this before, and I know some of you were nice enough to give me the name of the guy who came up with it. Sorry, I forgot. If there's a rock in front of you, whether it's a stumbling block or a stepping stone, it depends on how high you raise your leg, how high you raise your foot. In other words, your attitude makes all the difference. If there's a rock, people say, oh man, I have to raise my foot. Oh, that's too much work. That's that. You failed. If you say, there's a rock in front of me. Well, if I step on this rock, I have now a higher platform. I can reach that top faster. If I see another rock, hey, it's something I can climb on top of it. Now it's a stepping stone. One gave up. One used it to, accelerate his growth to the top. It's all about attitude. Now, what does healing have to do with it? Once you have the right understanding, what healing does is we use energy to flush out the negative thoughts, negative emotions we have created, or what have been implanted in us by other people who are just pessimistic, so their thought forms infected you. Anybody been there before? You're like enthusiastic and somebody rains on your parade? Yeah, you say, oh, thanks for your negative thought forms, but they're not mine. So healing is using energy to two things. One, flush out a lot of these negative thoughts and emotions that we either generated or somebody dumped on us. And afterwards, think of the success you want. And what we do in the full moon is what? We pour positive energy to it to magnify it. That's it. Now, without first clearing out the old stuff, you might magnify the negative stuff. That's why some of you, when you meditate, at the first you feel like, oh man, how come I feel so angry, upset? It's a process of displacement, which eventually you meditate long enough, all that negative energy will come out of your system. I don't know about you, who wants to wait that long? Patience is your virtue, not mine. I'm kidding. Okay, get the point? So if you understand the syntax, the order, first get rid of this, so that doesn't get magnified. And then we add fertilizer. You don't add fertilizer on the ground while there's still weeds. You want to, remove weeds first. Or hire somebody to do it. And then you put fertilizer. You put fertilizer too early. Nice flowers and trees and weeds. Make sense? So hopefully, as we have this short, 10-15 minute talk, you change your attitude. As you change your attitude, that old thought form of, I have to, all these challenges, I don't like any, I don't, all that already came to the surface. You go, okay, that's not me. I don't want these. We got rid of these. And then afterwards, we amplify or magnify the stuff we want. That's it. Very simple. So here's what we'll do. We'll change it up a little bit. We'll first disintegrate a lot of the limiting thoughts and beliefs that we have about success and money. Let's get rid of that first. And then we'll do meditation to charge up what you want. Okay? So here's what we're going to change it. We'll oversimplify. A lot of you are in prosperity zen, so you know how to do the screen technique. We're going to be, because of time, doing it slightly different. We're going to do a waterfall technique. We'll just flush everything out. Okay? So close your eyes. Inhale, exhale slowly. Make sure you have your salt water close by you, because we want to dump everything in there. If you don't have one, visualize a violet fire somewhere next to you. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now keep your tongue in your palate. Keep your eyes closed. Stop typing. All right, I want you to observe. Here's the key. Just observe. What are the limiting thoughts and beliefs about money and success that comes to your mind, just pops into your mind right now? Those are the ones on the surface. Observe. Is it money is difficult? Is it, your parents have not made a lot of money, so therefore it's passed on to you too? Like, it's part of your genes. What are the negative things that pop into your head? Or in the past, it's been a struggle to make money, so you cannot see it changing. Whatever it is, I want you to observe. Observe the thoughts. Observe these emotions. What are they? That's the key. You are the spiritual self. These thoughts and emotions were either created by you or somebody created and dumped it in your energy field, and you owned it because you did not know any better. Observe. Is it because of a previous business encounter that did not work out so well? Just observe it. You're not here to put blame. You're here to just be a witness, to be just the observer. What are the thoughts, the emotions that are floating in your energy field relating anything to money? Just watch it. Okay? So these are just a bunch of clouds. They're just a bunch of clouds in your energy field. All right. Now raise both hands. Cover it all with blue. Just imagine covering it with blue cloud, blue paint, whatever you want it. Just dump a bunch of blue on it. Just lump it in a big lump of blue light. Now go like this. You can open your eyes. These thoughts, these emotions are not the I. They're not me. I created them before, or somebody created them, but they're not the I. Go like this. Cut, disconnect. Now grab that lump of crap, whatever it is. Look for a salt water or violet fire. Throw it in. Say, these are not the I. Disintegrate. Again, these are not the I. Disintegrate. These are not the I. Disintegrate. Cut. Okay? Wash your hands if you have them. If not, we'll do it after. Let's do it again. Just like you're stepping back, observing. Just observe. What are the limiting thoughts, feelings, ideas that you have about money and success. Just observe it. What comes into your mind? Observe. It's just like when you watch somebody's life, you look at them, you can always say, oh yeah, this guy, he's so negative, or she's this, she's that. It's easy to observe if it's not the eye. Make sense? You're just observing somebody else's life. Okay, what are the thoughts and beliefs that you have, emotions, from the past? Just watch it. Okay, if a business thing that you tried before didn't work out, what are the thoughts and emotions that came out of it? Observe those thoughts. Did it stop you from trying again? Does it have you look at any type of business opportunity as not going to work, so you're not even trying? What is it? Just observe. It's all energy. All these thoughts and emotions are nothing more than different energies we created. So just watch you created before. It's just like you type a bunch of letters, you're just watching, oh, let me read. I read this letter, I wrote this letter, I wrote this letter, I wrote this letter. Just watch them. You're just a watcher. You're just an observer. Observe. Now raise your hand, just lump it in a blue cloud, covered in dark blue paint, or blue cloud, whatever. Just dark blue. Sticky, lumpy blue light. Okay? Now say, go like this. These are not the I. These thoughts, these emotions are not me. These are not the I. Go like this. Say, cut. Disconnect completely. Now imagine grabbing that dark cloud, take your saltwater bucket, dump it in there. Say, these are not the I. These are not the I. Cut, disconnect. If you have it, wash your hands. Okay, just be still. And if you notice, like, yep, you just had energetic diarrhea. Better out than in, as Shrek said. One more time. Just sit, observe, watch your life. What are the perceptions? What are the ideas that pop into your mind? What are they? About money, about success? Just watch it. About investments, about business, about your earning power, about your ability to save. Just observe them. Step back and watch, like watching someone's life. What are the positive thoughts? What are the negative thoughts? Just observe the negative thoughts. Just kind of start running like a program in the background. What are they? Observe. When a business opportunity comes up, what are the thoughts that come into your mind? When somebody tells you, hey, this is a good investment, what do you think? What comes into your mind? Just observe any of them that are negative, pessimistic. Just watch them. What are the negative programs that pop into your mind? Because growing up, your parents says, oh, they've never had money, so just go to school, get a decent job, get married or not, or what, and in the end, just retire and be useless. No, they don't say that, but you get the idea. Okay? What are things that prevent you from being productive or creating something huge, something groundbreaking? No, I don't know if I have the skills. I don't know if this, I don't know if I'm smart enough. I don't know if I'm young enough, and there's so many more that needs to be done. Whatever limiting thoughts and beliefs you have about money, success, and the future, watch it, observe it. Remember, these are nothing more than your creations. Watch them. Someone else's failure doesn't have to be yours. But the thoughts you create about them, you think about it long enough, become yours. So observe your creations. Okay, good enough. Cover in dark blue, like a blue cloud. Just put it all in the dark blue cloud. Dark blue cloud. Okay, very, very important. These are not the I. these thoughts, these emotions, these negative thoughts and emotions, these limiting ideas and beliefs and feelings about money and success in the future are not me. I might have created them, but they're not I. They have no power over me. Go like this, say cut, disconnect, grab that cloud, throw it in a saltwater bucket, or violet fire, say disintegrate. These are not the I. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Okay, wash your hands if you have it. This is just basically a special spray we have, where you can take alcohol or vodka and put lavender oil in it. Okay? Alright. Tap your crown. Focus on your crown, your hands, and your feet. We'll flush out any remnants of it. So we're going to chant Om. So just chant Om with me. And just feel the divine energy come down and flush out whatever's not supposed to be there. Ready? Go. Om. 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 Just be still. Just be aware of your crown, your hands and your feet. Just allow the divine energy to go through your channels, your chakras, your energy bodies, just flushing out any remaining negative thoughts and emotions, limiting beliefs and thoughts and emotions. Just flush it out. Okay, open your eyes. Go like this. Your dominant head. Say all these negative energies cut, disconnect into the salt water or violet fire. Alright, let's have a quick test. How do you feel when you think about money and success? Anybody notice a difference? At the minimum, did you notice I don't think of anything, it's blank. That's a good start. You just empty out all the negative thoughts and emotions out of your aura. Now, we'll fill it with prosperity thoughts and emotions. But before we do that, let's do a meditation twin hearts first. Clean out even more, activate your heart and crown so more divine energy comes through you. Okay? Raise your hands in blessing. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. Just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one. There's only oneness. Now visualize the earth in front of you. Be aware of your heart and your hands. Flood the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. May every person, every being on earth be blessed with peace and with love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, faith, despair, hope. Where there's darkness, light, sadness, joy. Flood the earth with beautiful pink light, blessing every person, every being with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, light and joy. Bless your family, your loved ones, your friends, relatives. Let it spread to the city, the state, the country. Let that love and compassion spread throughout the entire earth. You and I are just the channels and the pipelines. May all be blessed. So be it. Especially the ones who are having financial difficulties. Visualize their lives turning around. Bless them with success. Bless them with abundance and prosperity. As St. Francis says, it is in giving that we receive. You want to be more prosperous? Bless everyone with more prosperity, more abundance. If you know someone who's having financial challenges, visualize their life turning around, becoming more and more prosperous. Wish them with more prosperity. If you know someone who's already very prosperous, may they be blessed with even more prosperity, times 10, and the wisdom to use it properly, including be of service to others in the world. So be it. Keep going. You're planting the seeds of prosperity for others, and karmically it comes back to you. May all be blessed with abundance and prosperity. So be it. Now, be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of your crown in your hands. Bless the earth with beautiful golden light. Just say, our souls are one. From the heart of God, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with loving kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed. So be it. Blessings be to all. Just be still and keep blessing the world with beautiful golden light. May all be blessed without exception. Now, gently be aware of your heart and crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light, even brighter than before, pouring out of our hands, just literally filling the entire earth. Just say, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all sentient beings in every direction, above and below, every dimension, may all be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. And at this time, for so many, physical healing, emotional healing, relationship healing, and especially financial healing. May all be blessed with goodwill and the willingness to do good, the heart to serve others. So be it. Just be still. May all be blessed. Bless the people you know going through financial challenges. Bless them with success, with prosperity and abundance. You might know someone who lost their job or having financial debts that they cannot cover. Visualize their lives turning around, paying for their debt, becoming more prosperous, finding a job, business opportunities, and just make it keep getting better and better. If you know people who are prosperous, bless them with even more prosperity. Bless them with inner peace, with joy, with happiness. Bless them with the heart to serve and share their wealth to help those in need. May they be blessed with even more abundance and prosperity. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Now gently lower your hands on your lap. Keep your tongue on your palate. Just keep it in the roof of your mouth. Now on top of your head, imagine a beautiful golden flame. From your heart, send a stream of love from the heart gently up to the throat, to the center of your head. Be still. To the crown, and into that beautiful golden flame. And stay there. You are the soul, the spiritual self. You are the creator of the thoughts and emotions in your life, good or bad. It is within your power. That is your nature. Be still. Meditate on who you are and where you came from. And listen. Stay at that frequency. It'll take you higher. will take you higher. Just be receptive. Higher frequency. Om. Let go. Just let go. Swim in that ocean of nothingness now. Maintain your stillness and awareness. You, the soul, are listening. You, the soul, are listening and repeating this silently. Just listen. Master Chokok Sui Meditation Prosperity. It is in giving that we receive, as we sow abundantly, we reap abundantly. This is the divine law. As I give and share generously and abundantly, my life is blessed with great financial and material prosperity. Money flows to me easily, constantly, and in great abundance. Whatever I invest comes back to me many, many times. My life is blessed, so blessed, with so much abundance, so much prosperity, and so much success. I am blessed with tremendous prosperity, and I live a life of moderation, discipline, and spirituality. I am happy. I'm very healthy. I'm enjoying every moment of my life. May every person, every being be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. So be it. Blessings be to all. Just be still. Prosperity and abundance be with all of you always. So it is. Gently, slowly, come back to your body. Move your fingers, move your toes. Gently and slowly come back. Raise your hands in blessing. Visualize the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light. Let's release the excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. May every person, every being on earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. May all be blessed with abundance and prosperity. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. Now visualize your family, your loved ones. Bless them all with good health, with happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. So be it. Now aim your hands on the ground. Be aware of your hands, your feet, and the base of your spine. Just flood the earth below you with golden light. And repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth and all her children be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Okay, open your palms. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, especially the angels of prosperity. You can thank whoever you like. Personally, to my teacher, Master Sohoksui Mahagujime, thank you for your immense blessings. In full faith, so be it. Okay, you may open your eyes. How do you feel? Observe your thoughts, your emotions. What's your perception of money and success? So what we did today, we flush out as much of those negative thoughts and emotions we have, and then while you're in that state of oneness, of who you really are, all I did was recite the meditation prosperity, which is, if you've taken the prosperity class with us, anywhere in the world, the Kriya Shakti class, that's the affirmation. And we actually have, I don't have it here with me, but we actually have a banner or a poster you can purchase. You just put it on your wall, and every morning you read it. And that what it does, it disintegrates a lot of the poverty consciousness thoughts as you repeat it, especially in a high spiritual state, and it basically populates your aura with prosperity energies. That's why when you do it, some people say, hey, I see the little glistening light. Like Tinkerbell in Peter Pan. That's prosperity energy. So, all right. I think I've done my job for today. Well, no, we have an evening session. So in 7 hours and 15 minutes tonight, we're having Anchor the Light, and it's for prosperity, emotional healing. And a lot of you I've seen have requested healing for removal of fear. So that's going to be a focus tonight. Removing fear out of your life. It's understandable in the pandemic for over a year. A lot of places are opening up, but there's still that lingering fear energy that is like stopping you from doing things you want to do. Not just about money. It could be health, relationship, or anything. So let's remove that negative energy tonight. So we'll see you in 7 hours and 14 minutes. Okay? Namaste, everyone. You all take care. And we'll see you later. Okay? God bless.